Hey folks, it's Craig back again, and hey folks, it's Craig back again, and today I am sorting out my agate hunting finds from the last couple of weeks. So I'm just sorting through nodules and broken bits of agate and geodes from Ferry Den in Scotland. So it's just having a look at what's inside some of them if they're broken. That's kind of cute. So it's got some nice colour and banding running through it. Yeah, it's obviously had a calcite chunk or pyrite, because that's a nice square void that's been left there. But yeah, some nice banding running through that. I have to throw that bit in the tumbler. Nice bit of moss to that end as well. So let's keep going. What we got? Got a little bit of moss, a little bit of banding. It's a iron stayed channel where the water's been flowing through it. You can see a few of the details. It gets darker towards the top. Oh, well, that's not good. There's a right crack running right through it there, which is why it's had that iron stain filled crack there. Hey folks, I'm just sorting through this week's agate finds and seeing, well, there's a lump of calcite in the centre. That should fluoresce under, yeah, there you go, fluoresces under UV. So definitely calcite. So can't really see. There's definitely some banding going on up there. And moss down here. Tumbler. So yeah, so I'm just sorting through these now. Oh, that's cute. It's about thumb size. It's got some nice at the top there. The kind of usual Montrose blue. The usual agates, or the usual blue agates we get around here look like that or darker. That's pretty cool. I'm sure I can see any banding there. But definitely something going on there. It looks like it's got an eye. Or, oh no, it's a crack. Oh, there's a couple of eyes underneath the skin there. Definitely tumbler. But this blue one, I'm real disappointed I didn't find that one whole, because it's more of a pastel blue than a Montrose blue. So yeah, so I'm just sorting. Well, that's cool. I don't know if you can see the eye there. That's really cool, actually. It's a shame that one's not bigger, because it'll make a nice jewelry piece if treated right. Strange. It's cracked in such a strange way. Cool. Right, keep going, because there's a fair selection here today. This is the results of a couple of weeks. There's definitely crystal in the center there. Oh, that's cute. You got a gold stripe running through the top of that one. I don't think that's crystal. It's not. I don't know what's going on with that one. I'm going to put that one to one side because I want to cut that. I definitely want to cut that. Hey, folks. 2 seconds. Let me just check there's been no questions and such. I'm just sorting out agates that I found over the last couple of weeks locally to where I live in Ferryden. A definite crystal geode at the top of that one. A crack that's been filled with iron. But the nice blue and pink lining around there. Some orange around the bottom. Tumbler. So thank you for all the likes and all the rest of it. I'll just keep going through this because there's a fair whack of it here. Oh, that's going to make a pretty flame. Now, the moss is in the bottom of that one. So, if I cut, I'm going to put that one to one side because that's going to make a wonderful little flame, that one. Some nice detailing going on. Yeah, I'm going to put that one to one side because that'll make a lovely flame for a pendant. Definitely. Right, let's keep going. So, just a little chibi bit, mostly filled with moss and stuff, so I can get thrown in the tumbler pile. What we got here? What do we have here? Oh, it's mostly crystal piece. Oh, some moss down that end, but mostly crystal piece. Never mind. Moving on. So, we got. Oh, it looks like a. Looks like a bit of stalagmite agate, but it's just going straight to the tumbler because it's a tiny piece. Oh, it's got a flash of colour to it. Oh, there we go. Whoa. 2 seconds. Oh, now those colours are nice. Oh, damn it. I think I'm going to have to try and polish this side, but it looks... because all those colours will be under there as well. Hopefully that stays together when it takes a polish at that side, but I'll put that in the for later pile. What's this? Oh, just a chip. Tumble pile. So there's a lot. Well, that's pretty cool. So I'll probably try and cut that one that way. I'm sorry, I've just got a instability warning, so I'm sorry if I don't know why, because I am not far from a mast, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, that's cute. Actually, I'm going to put that to one side because I want to cut that sooner rather than later. Yeah. Oh, that's a waterline agate. It's only a chibi that can get thrown in the tumble bucket. So, yeah, as you can see, I don't collect. Yeah, as you can see, I don't collect. I do collect some. Well, actually, that's a lie. Because if we go this way, this is some of the local jasper we get here, and this stuff is I'm out in Scotland. Montrose is the closest place to where I am. Uh, that's easy to find on the map. But yeah, it's easy to find on the map. But yeah, it's easy to find on the map. But yeah, so this is a local. For the white is quartz. I don't see any purple in this, so I don't see any hematite. But quartz. I don't see any purple in this, so I don't see any hematite. But because type is either a very dark purple or it looks like metallic crystals. And that is definitely hematite running through there. But, hey, for Paisley, how's it going? So, so yeah, so this is so so yeah, so this is so so yeah, so this is quite the colours in that are quite amazing, and that is definitely a metal hematite. But it comes in all kinds of crazy colours. Colours. Uh, so back in the 17th, 18th century, 17th, 18th century, they used to turn a lot of this into jewellery for the Victorians and before the Victorians. That's a particularly nice bit that will polish it well. Try to think. Try to think. I've got a few different colours of it here, so. Ooh, I like that one. That one. Call that one a lightning jasper, with all of the quartz running through it. You see where the red and orange like the other ones are. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. So technically, I was not meant to be picking up any jaspers the last time I went out. Some of them get polished up and cut. Some of them get thrown into tumblers for throwing in bowls and things like this. And things like this. And things like this. What I don't use, which turns out to be quite a lot. It's an odd one. I'm not sure what the green material is running through that. I actually do have some Cairngorm smoky. In fact, 2 seconds, just because you asked. Just because you asked. All, all over the top, or they're just in the crystal here, are pyrite. But it's technically not Cairngorm because it was on the foothills of the Cairngorms and not in where the pockets are usually found. But yeah, the pyrite inclusions in the top of that are pretty cool. Yeah, pyrite. But the deep black is pretty amazing in that one. Anyway, we're meant to be getting on with the sorting of the agates. So before I get too distracted, that's going to make bacteria or stuff like that. Oh, this one's quite unique. You got stalagmite agate going, well, little stalagmite agate going, well, little stalagmite going that way. And then that looks like it'll be like a little flame once you cut it there and sand and polish it. Sand and polish it. I do like the flamey ones. Now, ooh, that's some unusual colours for Montrose. Very unusual colours for Montrose. I do like that purple. Wish I'd found that one when it was whole. Damn it. Yeah, double damn it. Oh, I like that tiny little agate channel down the bottom. That's cute. Anyway, that's one's for the tumble. So let's keep going. Let's go some. That's moss there. And then we've got agate and a little bit of calcite. But the colours through that are quite nice. So we'll keep going with this. So, evidence of some band in there. Little stalagmites coming down from the top. Oh, some nice bands there. Tumbler. That's cute. Tumbler. So these are just the smaller chunks until we get into the bigger little bit of moss. I'm not sure if there's any banding in the top of that one. So let's keep going, and tumbler. Doesn't seem to be much banding or anything in that. Some of those. Oh, so that's stalagmite agate that's formed that way. Because what happens is you have the little stalagmites that form, and then the rest of it gets filled in by quartz. Just a tiny piece of tumbler anyway. Oh, little slab of moss agate. Is there any window into this one? Just looks, yeah, tumbler. Oh, this one looks a little different. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, that's some beautiful banding actually. You've got a little eye there. Got moss on all sides of this. Tumbler. Oh, that has some cool colours. Looks like it's got amethyst. Just the pink in my hands. I like the orange and green. That's really nice. Need to get more of that. So, okay. Sorry, have I missed any questions? Oh, right, cool. So, Oh, got moss agate down the bottom. Oh, got moss agate down the bottom. Looks like got some banding going through there, but it's tiny, so tumble it. Doesn't look to be any windows into that, but tumble there anyway. That's tiny. Tiny. Do you like this green and orange? I need to find some bigger pieces of that. Hopefully there's some larger chunks. It's moss and blue agate. Okay. Tumbler anyway. Oh, we have some details here. 2 seconds. This looks a bit like lace agate from Mexico. But I'm in Montrose, Scotland. This is all Scottish. This is all Scottish or algae. But there's a wee bit of banding going on at the top there, but not much. Crystal piece tumbler. Okay, got a bit of a quartz geode at this end. Got some banding and blue. Got some banding and blue white up that end. I'll definitely put that one to one side. Oh, there's some faint lines in there, but they're faint. Tumbler. So, right, let's what's that? Sorry, I'm trying to work out the colour here. Looks like an orangey, red yellow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Tumble piece anyway. These are tiny. It's formed that way. So you've got a tiny bit of waterline, a little bit of moss, and then a crystal chamber at the top. It's a shame that one's teeny. Oh, some nice detail in that. Throw it in the, it's a tumbler one anyway. It's small. Do we have a window in? No. Okay. That's our first mini nodule. Right, what we got here? Looks to be a little bit of smoky quartz. Oh well. Little piece anyway, it can go in the tumbler. I'll smooth it out. Oh, we have a teeny tiny agate nodule. Little chippy, teeny tiny agate nodule. Little chippy. So that's getting a bit bigger now. Do you like the colour in that one? Don't know if that's just the camera or if that's going pink towards the sun. think towards the center. Lovely chunk of moss. And there, a little bit of host rock on the top. Little hole where the calcites come out. I think I'm just going to smooth that end and there's definitely some banding going on. Yeah, you can see some details of the banding in there. So I'm just going to polish that end because with that calcite hole been in it, there's no point in trying to cut it because it'll just cut into that hole. Oh well, I'll run the cut sooner rather than later filing. That's a little thin nodule. Okay, looks like it's going to be a Montrose blue though. I'll throw that in the tumble pile. Another teeny tiny one, but well, another thin one. Tumble pile. Some banding going on in there with a small tumble pile. Yeah. Oh. That's little quartz bit. Little quartz bit expanding towards that end. Got a couple of eyes on the outside. Tumbler. So let's keep going. Now let's look at tumbler. So we're quickly going through these. Tumbler. You see a little bit of detail, but tumbler. A little bit of a quartz vein with agate either side. I like the orange agate, but it's just not thick enough, so tumbler. Ooh. I like these ones. They look like you've got moss with stalagmites. So it's probably it's a weird one on how that formed. Do you like the around the edge? It'll look like a bit like a landscape when it's polished that way. But tiny tumbler. So the dark at the bottom will be moss agate. The blue might have some banding, but it's only a teeny lump's a tumbler. Right. Moss down there, but yeah, tumbler. Let's go. Well, that's nice. I wish I'd have found that while it was whole. You've got some water line going down here. You've got some fine banding and some eyes going around the edge. And some interesting colours in the banding. It's pretty cool. Right, let's keep going. Feel free to ask questions or anything. I'm in Montrose, Scotland. And these are all found on, well, locally in the fields, beaches, and that. So they're most of them are agate. Some of them are there's a few jaspers. on the go, which that one's a green with white white quartz going through it. So that looks like it's been a bit of vein between two cracks. I do like the colour and pattern going on at the top, but it looked like a licorice basset also when it's polished up. So tumbler. Oh, same as that. Some lovely colour in that. Tempted to actually polish it that way, and see what happens, because some lovely colours coming through in there. Yep, put that one to one side. Right. Thank you for all the likes and such, and I'll keep blasting through this. Feel free to ask any questions. I should see them as the... Oh, it's a shame that's so small. Red, and that's pretty... yeah, that's pretty nice. But tumble piece. Another tumble piece. Looks a bit like a landscape. Mountains going up the side with a blue sky. Huh. Lovely. So, got a bit of vein agate, but yeah, tumble up. A bit of moss, bit of blue, but nothing much. There's some banding in there, but it's faint. Tumble up. So, oh, got a bit of calcite in this. Doesn't look like it's going to be much though. It looks like it's just going to be a calcite center. Let me just, yeah, definitely calcite. It's glowing red under the UV, so oh well. That can go tumble up. So that's got some nice colour. See if we can get that. Right, that's in focus. Yeah, it really does have some nice colour. It's a shame it wasn't. It's a shame that wasn't larger. Never mind. Nice colour. Tumble pile though. So let's keep going. There's a lot of this because this is a couple of weeks of agates piled up. That looks like it's just mostly a quartz geode with some iron staining running through it. Be fine for the tumbler. That's got some interesting. That bit looks interesting, but oh, amethyst on the top. So that's been the edge of a geode. Damn, I wish I found that one when it was whole. It's not much pebble to the amethyst, but it's still a nice little chunk. Right. Oh. Quartz in the center. A little bit of banding going on around the edge, but tumbler pile for sure. Right. Oh no, that's a bit more. That's a bit more exciting. This is stalagmite agate. Trying to figure out which way the stalagmite's formed in here, but there's some really nice colours involved. Some really nice colours involved. Yeah, that'll polish up nicely. I think it's still a tumble. Oh. Yeah, that's got some nice banding and details going on in it. I think that one needs to go in the tumbler though, because with the polish on the outside, it'll look fantastic. So let's keep. Oh, that's mostly quartz, not much. Banding. Tumbler anyway. Right, we're getting to the end of the chippies. That's got definitely some calcite and some banding going on. A little bit of a quartz geode going through there. I think I'll just end up slicing that like that, and then throwing it in the tumbler. Good. Nice little, some nice colours in that. The black and white's pretty cool. So, okay. Now, most of that isn't an agate. It's only that bit on the top there that's an agate. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off, but never mind. We'll keep going. Oh, I like that colour. I don't think there's going to be much of that colour inside that, and because it looks like it's been a little chippy off a much bigger agate. So yeah. Right, let's keep a little bit of moss agate with carnelian going through it. That's pretty cute. Oh, I like that orange colour. That's definitely going in the tumbler. Yeah, and half that would make two nice pendant pieces, especially with that colour. Right. Let's where are we? There. Right. So definitely quartz at the top. There's some definite agate going on the lower and around the edges of that tumbler. Is that a crystal chamber? There's a little crystal chamber in there, but they're teeny. Looks to be a bit stalagmite-y. I think I'll throw that in the tumbler, see what happens. Okay, what do we have here? We have a lot of moss going along the bottom. That looks more like quartz crystals than banding. Oh, we have some amethyst. And maybe, yeah, that's amethysty. Not dark, but definitely is. Nice. Keep going. So, oh, quartz geode. Thin skin of agate on the edge. Go in the tumbler too. Oh, we have a mini nodule with no window in. Do you like that colour? Looks like that's a little orange eye. Moss at the bottom, so definitely formed that way up. Nice. Well, that's going to be blue. Oh, it's a little window in. That's pretty cool. There's definitely moss in it. It's definitely formed gravity been that way. Some really, really fine banding in there. It's going to be tumbler. So what we got here? That looks like a jasper agate, and not quite. Not quite agate, not quite. Oh, I don't know actually. That might be agate. Let's get the focus properly. Some interesting detail going in that one anyway. We could throw it in the tumbler anyway, so due to its size. Yeah. Definitely be oh, I'm holding it the wrong way entirely. It's almost like smoky on the inside. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure. I think that's. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's. It looks like a window in, but looks to be something interesting going on in this one anyway. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. Mind you, it's only small, little bit of host rock there. Not sure if that's gonna stay together. So tumbler. So it's mostly just moss agate. Tumbler. Mostly moss agate again. It doesn't look to be too much of a window into that. It looks to be just blue. Oh, that's a little different. Got a little face in the center of that one. I feel like that teeny little face in the center there. That's cool. There's some nice colours in that as well. I think I'm gonna make that into a little pendant piece or something because that's got some awesome little details going on there. Yeah, be really nice wire wrapped that. Made into made into right, let's see if I can made into a cap like that. That would work. That's going on the to do sooner rather than later pile. This is a little this is the outside of the nodule. It looks like it's going to have some pretty cool details in that one. You can definitely have some eyes if you tumble this one on the outside, so that one can go in the tumbler. Hey folks, feel free to ask questions. Sorry if I've missed any. I'm just sorting agates from last week's agate hunting, and some nice detail in that. But it's mostly into what's nodules, what's to cut, and what's getting thrown on a pile for later. A little slug. There's some nice red going on in there. Yeah, definitely looks to be some decent colours going on in that one. It's got an odd shape to it as well. Mind you, looks like that might be a weakness. But with the colour, I want to cut that sooner rather than later. Really small, throw it in the tumbler, see what happens. A little bit of moss. It looks a bit quartzy and blue at the top. So that's definitely a Montrose blue, but a little bit of calcite there. Be a good little tiny piece. So let's keep going through this because right, we got moss down the bottom here. You got a quartz geode at the top and a little skin of blue agate around the outside. You can see where the moss was when it formed. That's pretty cool. It definitely looks to be a bit more blue going on towards the back. But tumble piece. Okay. Looks to be a Montrose blue with moss at the bottom. Might turn out to be a nice landscape piece there. So got a couple of eyes going on there. So I'll put that in the small nodule bucket. Here's some cute tiny nodules from Montrose. I'll give it that. Thank you for all the likes and stuff, and the hearts and stuff. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I do like the green and blue, but it looks like it's going to have a little bit of quartz in the center of that one. Anyway, a little nodule pile. I've still got a fair whack of. Oh, that's a nice color. Some nice banding going on there. Some definite moss. Oh, I think I'm throwing that in the air. Evening, how's it going? That's on the cutting sooner rather than later pile for sure. You can see the square where the calcite or pyrite, well, it'll be calcite because there's a bit of calcite still left there. Not today's finds. This is last week's finds. This was it one or two trips out, one to a field and one to a beach, a local beach. But there's lots of these little nodules peeling off the rocks at the moment, and there's some very interesting colors coming through in some of them. But yeah, I mean these beads, these little things are excellent for throwing in a tumbler and either putting in a bowl or making beads for jewelry or things like that. It looks like a blue and moss. Looks like it doesn't look like there's any banding in that one, just like it's pretty blank in the center. Be good for the tumbler though. So there's lots of as I was saying, there's lots of these little ones just peeling off the surface at the moment. It's a shame it's got the deep holes in it, because the smoother ones like this, like I was saying, if you throw them in a tumbler, they make good beads for jewelry and stuff. That one looks like it's going to be blue, green, and white. Like I said, they're just all over the place at the moment. Threw that in the wrong bucket. Oh, that's got some nice orange going through it there. That one's going to be cute. Looks like he's got a couple of eyes. I'll try to see. There you go. Got a bit of a face. some of the nodules come out looking a lot weirder than the other ones. Oh, no window under that one. There we go. Got a little window into this one. You can definitely see some there's banding going up at that corner. If I turn it that way, it might come out a bit better. Oh, that's got some nice banding. Some nice with the throw that in that bucket. So what we got here? No view in on that one. Looks like it's got a thingy of quartz along the top. Looks to be a couple of little eyes on the outside. Same with that one. Doesn't look to be any view in. Oh, these cavities you see. That one looks like it's kind of square, so it looks like it's probably going to be calcite that's worn out of there. It's got some odd colour to it. Feels about the right way. I think it's time to. I want to see what's in that one because there's some odd going on. Looks like it might be yellow. Yeah, looks like it might be yellow on the inside. I'll put that one on the curiosity pile. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That's almost chameleon looking. And then you've got some really cool banding going on there. Oh, what am I going to do with this one? Try to decide whether to just. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Because this one was definitely found on the beach, and because of that, I call them beach bounced because they generally have some fractures on the inside, but that is lovely banding in there. Absolutely lovely. Thank you for the likes, folks, and have I missed any questions? Thanks for the hearts, and I'm just quickly checking for questions. No, excellent. Right, let's keep going because there's just loads of these. Oh, I can see some detail there. There's definitely some fine white and dark banding in this one. That's going on the cut sooner rather than later. I think if I cut that way, we might end up getting a flame out of that one. Definitely keep that. Let's cut sooner rather than later. Looks like it's just a chunk of moss agate. Throw that in the tumbler. Oh, got a little bit of host rock, but moss and blue. Yeah, moss and blue. Oh, thanks for the heart. Thanks, guys. And I'm just sorting. All of these are from Fairy Den area, and that's that one looks. Let me just wet this one because. Looks like it's just cracked and beach bounced, but I do like that little pattern going on down there. That's nice. Tumbler one though. Oh, now that there is definitely calcite. There's a bit of ready pop to that one. Oh, I like the colour over that side too. I think I'm gonna cut that one and slice it that way. Now, what have we here? Hmm. No, it's definitely an agate. For a second there, I thought it was just a rock, but it must be the weirdness of the lighting. Oh, I do like the outside colour of this one. I think I'm going to throw this one in the cut tomorrow pile. Because, well, depending on how big the cut... Whoa. Yeah, that's landing on the cut tomorrow pile. I'm wanting to know what's going on there. There's definitely moss at the bottom. I'll quickly show you this. So, when you shine a bright torch through an agate, you see at the bottom where all the moss is. So you can tell where the bottom of the agate's been and where all the moss is by shining a torch through it. And if I stick the torch to the other side, you see how the light doesn't go through it. So that's one way to help tell which way to cut agates and where the moss is and how they're formed, because yeah, the light doesn't go through that side, but it totally lights up when you do it that way. You can see there where there must be not much moss there because the light's coming through. But yeah, so if you're agate hunting, there's a quick tip for you. Is bring a really bright torch, and then you can shine them through. I really want to know what's going on there. I'm not sure if that's calcite or whether we've got a window in. No. Now, usually where you get these little knobbles, that's where the flow chambers are, and if they snap off, you can see some banding, but this one's definitely not snapped off, and I want to know what that is. So, cut tomorrow. Now, that's a nice shade of blue. Well, it's thin though. I mean, very thin. You can see where the moss turns into the blue though. It's very long and thin. I think I'm going to cut it that way and hope I get a flame out of it, but that doesn't need cut sooner rather than later. That can be added to the cut soon. This one looks like it's going to be very crystally at this point here. Let's see, any window in? Yeah, that's definitely going to be crystally at the top, but I do see some lines, some banding, and some orange, so that might have some potential. How long you been? Oh, how long have you been doing this? I started doing this a few years ago because I was going metal detecting in the field next door, and I was finding more agates and crystals than I was metal. And then I got into cutting because once the 2 seconds, I'm just trying to. Right, there we go. So yeah, so that's got a bit of host rock at that side. It's definitely going to be a very blue on that one. Definitely very blue. It's a nice. It's not huge, but it's a decent chunk. So let's keep going through. Oh, that's a bit better. This one looks like it's going to be very crystally. Usually the lighter blue ones like this. Hey Nick, how's it going? Yeah, I think that's a little window in, and I think this one's going to be very crystally. It'll just be a skim of blue and the outside also looks like it's been very much beach bounced. Oh yeah, you can see where the cracks. That's another tip. If they've been beach bounced, the light doesn't pass through them, through the cracks nicely. Some cracks will block the, you see there how the crack blocks the light from entering that section. So yeah, so that one's got a few cracks running through it. Dang it. But it looks more crystally than Agate, that one, even though it's got the blue. I think it's just going to be a skim around the edge. However, this one doesn't. Ooh. Now. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just clearing off my kitchen works top so I can cook tomorrow, because I piled all the agates on there after cleaning. Now this looks very promising. That deep blue is quite stunning, and I'm definitely seeing fine banding there. I'm seeing some more detailed banding there. Seeing a chamber there. How am I going to cut this one? This one looks like it's going to be one of those that, yeah. I'm really not sure which way to take the saw through this one, because it'd be nice if that continued in, and then if I went through there, it produced a large version of that pattern. But wow, that goes from blue to almost black in the center. I wonder if it's going to stay that. I wonder if it's going to stay that dark when I slice it. That one's definitely going on the slice soon pile. How do you know what ones need picked up though? Now, when I first started picking up on the beach, I got captured by a lot of the beautiful jaspers we get here. We get some absolute spectacular colors of jaspers and mineralized rocks. It's quite amazing. That is very different for this area. I've not seen many with abandon like that. That's rather cool. But for the first couple of years, I literally was picking up everything and anything and slicing it and trying to polish it, because a lot of what you see when it gets wet is how it'll look when that's different. That's really weird. Like green and red jasper. That's pretty crazy. Wait 2 seconds. I just need to apparently fill in a jigsaw. There we go. Right. So yeah, that one's a bit different. And then this is a bit. Yes, it is. Now this is something called dragon's blood. Well, it's a green and red jasper, but it gets known as dragon's bloodstone because it looks a bit like dragon's flesh. I guess you could add the title of lightning to this one because of all the white lightning going through it. But yeah, and these things polish up wonderfully. I've got some polished up through the house, and then what's this? This is black and orange. So you get loads of different colors of this, and if you go down to Agate, they're huge balls of jasper, Um, these are just little ones that I've picked up because the colours got to me. Yeah. Huh. I'm not sure what this is at all, but there is definitely some weird banding going on. But some of the here it is. Some of the cooler bits of jasper we get here are really special. Some of the patterns and colours that you get mixed together are here we go. I could not pick this up. In fact, actually, Nick, I think this was what you were telling me to pick up off the beach the other day. Was it you or was it? I must admit, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them whole or whether I'm going to make them into an identical pair of pendants for. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, so this is how I ended up with the pocket full of jasper. Um, well, actually, no, I'd have ended up with a pocket full of jasper anyway, because. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that black and white. That's particularly lovely. Oh, that red flash down there. Oh, that's definitely getting thrown in a tumbler because is that black grey? Yeah, some lovely mix of colours. Here we go. This I think is the yep. This is the red, yellow, white, and purple is hematite. It's just a shame about the little cracks and cavities in them because now I swear down that looks like it's got banding. That is a very unusual colour for anything banded here. That's going on the I want to see what it looks like polished pile soon because that's a very, very unusual colour for this area, and if I don't recognise it, I generally like to oh, that's cool. That's got a bit of everything going on. That definitely. Yes, I must admit I do have the UV torch beside us. I'm not sure how much calcite is thingy. Now, we have little bits of everything going on here. It kind of looks like that Starry Night painting by is it Van Gogh who does Starry Night or Monet? Whichever. Anywho, it's always a bit like that. Oh, we've got another. Oh, it sure does. I like that. I've got an idea for that. Uh, definitely got an idea for that. Oh. That looks like calcite moss. Yeah, I must admit, at the moment, it's not really getting. I mean, you only get about an hour and a half of darkness at best. Because, like I said, I waited till the middle of the night the other night, started, and within an hour, it got so bright that the UV torch was getting pointless again. We'll just have to wait till winter descends. We've got all the hours of darkness then. Just looks like it's going to be full of moss, that one. It's an odd shaped bubble that one formed in. Must be some eyes on the outside of that one, though. definitely does actually. This one looks like it's definitely been beach bounced. Yeah, it's got a nice crack running right through the middle of that. So a tumbler with that one. Oh, that's a bit of very aerated jasper. I'm not sure why I picked that one up, because I can't really use that for anything because it's too small. Oh, we've just got a moss-filled or algae-filled nodule of green. That's more host rock. All of that is host rock. Only that is the agate. Okay. Not sure why I picked that one up either. There's some fine banding going on in there, but it looks like it. Let's see. It looks like it gets lighter as it goes towards the other end. That's pretty cool. A little bit different. I don't know if it was actually. It's really not like I need any encouragement. You've seen my garden. I need no encouragement. It's a cute little nodule. Shame about that little thingy there, but that can be smoothed off easy enough. That's the first time I've seen a circle of calcite wear out. Okay. Your garden. Yeah, it's quite funny. I won't deny that my garden is signs of obsessional behavior. That's a cute little nodule. It's in the Ica one now, but it's got possibilities. No window in there. Oh, that's unusual. Now, I'm liking the colour inside that one. It looks like it goes right through as well. That's got flame potential. That one's going in there. I'm going for a sample of what this weekend's stones I have. Oh, damn it. I'd like to join you this weekend, but it's the folks' 50th wedding anniversary, so looks like there might be a couple of eyes in this one. Cute. So, this one. This one looks like the moss is slightly aerated. But we're throwing in the tumbler and seeing what happens with it. Because I say tumbler. My stage 1 tumbler is a cement mixer. Because if you throw a bit of sand in, it smooths them out real well. Okay, not getting much in that. That red is the host basalt, but looks like it's going to be a bluey moss. Quack. It's a bit like a duck or toys. Yeah, I'm going to go with a tortoise without any legs. Or one of those fishing lures. Oh, excellent. If you do, give us a shout. I'll definitely give you a tour, pick you up from the train station and show you around, because it's the least I can do for a fellow agate hunter. I like the eyes. That's got some very, very unusual colours going on in the thingy of this one. Yes, it does. So, I'm not sure what's going on there, whether that's a bit of calcite inside. I think we have calcite in the middle of this one. Damn it. Mind you, might make a nice flame. We'll find out. Okay, teardrop shape agate. Not really much of a clue of what's going on in this one. Looks very mossy and quartzy. Now, I will say this much. I found out there's a local stone called lunanite, named after, definitely, named after Lunan Bay. And I think this is a piece of it. Now, I do have a piece of it, of this stuff, polished up in the garage, because I didn't know what it was when I first started finding it. But yeah, apparently it's called lunanite. The red in it is iron staining. But I found a couple of chunks of it. So this larger chunk, I think I'm going to shape it into a huge teardrop shape. Just because. But yeah, it's very, very interesting and different material, this. Actually, I might be wrong. Some of this might be lunanite, but I'm not sure. That looks like a calcite crystal, or I need. I need to get that one double checked. Actually, this one on the other end looks more lunanite-y. Or very much sulfur stained quartz. Not sure. I need to take it to a geologist and find out anyway. There is definitely a multitude in there. Now, that one's got a bit of waterline going on. Well, that's going to make a very cute landscape. Right, so that quartz. So can we see? Oh, that's right. So the waterline goes along and then drop. I've never seen that before. Right, I'm definitely going to have to cut this one sooner rather than later that way, because I want to see what happens once you hit that bit, because there's something weird going on. I do like that cute waterline in there. That's nice. It'll definitely look like a landscape once that's done. Looks like a bit of smoky quartz in that side as well. Interesting. Because that looks very pink at that end. Never gonna know until I cut that one, but that's going on the cut sooner pile. So yes, there was a lot to be had. The last what are they? Deep bronze. It certainly does. It's what the hell is this? I don't think this is. It's definitely copper minerals of some kind, but I don't see any agate going on with that. I'm not sure why I picked that one up. Okay. That's definitely water lines going that way. So we've definitely got some water line in there. Yeah, going that way, like that. So that's formed that red iron staining Looks like you've got a bit of crystal on the top there. That one is going to be interesting. Cut tomorrow pine. That looks like it's going to break, so that's going in the tumbler pile. Got a little bit of, I'm not sure if that's, oh no, it's connected. Yeah, but that looks very mossy. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be mostly moss. That can go tumble. That's calcite for sure. And that's calcite for sure. And to double check, it most certainly is. Nice reaction though to that calcite. Very red. Tumbler. Right, what we got here? Just little crazy nodule. That'll go for the tumble pile. Oh. Oh. I'm not seeing any banding, but I do see that snap of red. You see where the flow channels come in there. Mind you, it is just tiny, so that's tumble piece anyway. Yeah, the colour in that is, I'm liking that. But definitely a tumble piece though. Now, is that a crack or whatever it is resealed? There's weird colours going on here. Definitely green moss in the bottom, but that red towards red purple towards the top is interesting. So there's a little, yeah, sooner rather than later pile. Oh, that's a nice shade of blue. Oh, you can see the moss line in that one. Yeah, that's going to be a nice shade of blue. There's no window holes into it. Where did I stick that? Oh, the torch. So, oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a nice blue. It looks like there's the moss isn't too deep in that one. Looks like it's more just an algae skim around the edge rather than moss. Huh, cool. But lovely shade of blue, that one. Cut sooner or later. Hey Lorna, how's it going? Leader. Well, that's got some orange going on. It's interesting. Yeah, not bad. You? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just sorting through this so that I can get them all off my work surfaces so that I can cook food tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. Not sure with that one. Let's have some. 2 seconds. I really don't know what's going on with this one. It's pretty. I think I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that one and give it a quick sand. Ooh. Ooh. That looks like it's going to be very quartzy, to be fair. Yeah, I think that one's going to be more quartz than agate. Thank you for the heart. And oh, okay. Now, thank you for the heart and all the likes, folks. And oh, check that. Oh, that is nice. So we've got lots of moss and little eyes down the bottom, but then up the top, we've got that really nice banding and that red little lip going through there. That's Oh, that is nice. I hope that continues all the way through. Oh, oh, it looks like it's gonna. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to cut that one that way, and hope it stays together. C-class. I have to limit myself to what I can collect, otherwise, there's piles and piles of it in the garden. I don't know if that's going on the cut sooner rather than later pile. I don't know if you've joined any of the lives when we've been out in my garden, but it shows clear signs of obsessional behaviour. Um, that's got some nice colours to it. That one was tumbled rather than thingy. It looks like it's got calcite in the centre. It looks like you'll have eyes on the outside of that one. So you have seen the obsessional nature of my garden. So, that one's cute. You've got this green shell on the outside, and then you've got these ones usually tend to be either solid quartz crystal in the center, or they tend to have some really unique colors going on. Cut sooner than later. This one looks very quartzy. I have I might be very wrong. I think I'm wrong. I'm now curious. Damn it, that's going to have to go on the cut sooner rather than later pile. Oh, that one's definitely going on the cut sooner. Oh, now. I haven't seen that. They've got a little calcite hole there, but check the colour in the banding. Peach, pink, orange. That's fucking awesome. Oh, that's getting cut soon. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a shame about that hole there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skim that end and see what happens. Because that is special. That is definitely going to form a flame if I... yes, it is. If I do that right and cut there, I should be able to make that into a flame. You dancer, because a flame in those colours would look epic. It seems to be banded all the way through to the centre too. Oh, that is nice. Right. Yeah, my cut sooner rather than later pile's getting large again. This is not good news. Oh, there's a definite crack running through that one, so that's definitely going to the tumbler. It is almost like a shell shape. Oh, that's a odd-shaped nodule. Okay. Oh, we have definite banding. It doesn't look like there's too much crystal in the middle of that one. I can't add everything to my cut sooner than later pile. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Banding in there. Looks like it might be a little bit crystally in the center, but some definite dark moss. It's formed that way. Nice. From blue to green. Oh. Okay. There's another one with a. Is that a crack or is that a. Let's find out. So, is this a. That is not a crack. Or if it has, it's resealed. Well, that's good to know. Sooner rather than later. Oh, space vibes. It does look very space roggy. In fact, was that last time? I think I had one that was very pyramid shaped last time. That looks a bit like an asteroid, because when they come through, they go very cone shaped. Oh, that's a lovely blue and green. Oh, that's a very deep blue, that one. Tumbler. Oh. Ooh. Oh, nice. Huh. So you can see the banding goes. I know. I'm just oh, how am I gonna cut this one? I'm not sure. I mean, that I might get 2 earrings pieces out of that. Yes, that's going on my cutting sheet sooner rather than later. Oh, so to a bit of house rock, a bit of moss, a bit of crystal. There's some definite banding going on in that one. That's definitely heading towards the timber. That's a next one. Now, I see none of them with your name on. Ooh. Oh, that's a lovely blue and green. Seems to be a bit of orange in there too. Or pink, orange, pink. I think that's going to be a beautiful landscaper. So that can go into my. What the hell? That's an odd colour. I don't know if I find that colour here. Tumblr is a bit on the small side anyway. Oh. No holes in that one. There's a bit of moss and banding going on in there. I think that one's straight to the tumbler though. Oh. Okay, that one's almost like malachite green. Huh. I'll just stick that one on the cut later and possibly end up in the tumbler anyway. I'm not sure if that's banding or thingy, but there is a little window. Yeah, that's got some. I'm not sure if that's fine banding or just. Oh no, there is some fine banding in there. That one's last time I cut one like that, it turned out looking like a pair of lungs. Is that rusting? Some of them are, yes. Some of them have iron involved, so they do rust. Okay, that's odd. Cute nodule, couple of eyes. this thread. Where are we? Oh yeah, butterfly. Oh, now I do need to cut and shape a couple of setups of butterfly wings because I found a long brown agate recently that look fantastic as a body for either dragonflies or butterflies. Because I've been putting certain shapes, colours, and things to one side. Okay, we have a green and blue snowman. That's got some shading going on there as well. Yep, snowman's getting put on the cut sooner. Oh, that's a nice blue. Some absolutely gorgeous blues coming out of here at the moment. Now, I saw colour. Banding. I do. Oh. Katsuna. So that's definitely going on the Katsuna pile. There's definitely hints of reds and pinks in these little ones at the moment. That's good to know. Because if it's in the little ones, it'll be in the big ones too. That's odd. It's like an agate of two halves, but that. I want to see what's inside that one, so that can get added to that pile. Oh, I saw a window. Oh, there we go. That's going to make a nice. Shame that wasn't bigger. Dang it. Because you can see the fine detail banding, and that would make a lovely picture I get if it was larger. Dang it. I can't cut them all. Doesn't seem moss and. Whoop. Try to escape. Oh. Oh, is that cracked? Oh, bugger, it is. Anywho, let's go into the that one. Right. Oh, we have more of that. Oh, is that? Thanks, Sebs. We've got more of that orange agate going on the inside of here. Looks like it's rusting on the outside as well. Yeah, definitely. I want to slice that one because I want to get it through the eye and see if there's a flame. Evening. How's you this evening? Oh. Okay, let's wet this one because I think this one's gonna. Ooh. Oh, that's definitely going on the cut sooner rather than later. There's far too many different colours involved in that one for me not to. Yeah, for sure. Oh, we have blue and green. Oh, that one's getting tumbled because it's got eyes. I recognise that. That's definitely got eyes. I'm doing well. I'm just sorting through all my agate finds from the last couple of weeks so that I can get them off my kitchen worktop now there. Oh my. Wow. Oh, that is such a shame that is so small. Oh, damn it. I think I'm going to turn that into a pendant piece. Yes, I most definitely can, and that's what's happening with that one. I'm doing well. I'm just sorting through all of these and getting my kitchen back now they're bleached. Because when I first get the agates, I throw them in a bucket of bleach for a while because it's every rock hounder. You have this, if you don't have an outdoor space for washing, they do take over the kitchen. That's a cute little snowman. I'm not sure. Oh no, it is attached to the top pretty well. I think I have to saw that one. I think the head's going to come off when I hit it with a saw, but it's worth the risk. I thought that was a window end, but it's actually not. There looks to be some either old healed cracks running through that. Oh, you're down in Edinburgh. Yeah, I'm trying to find a location close to Edinburgh where you can. Well, technically, you can find rocks on Arthur's Seat and in the structure the castle's on, because both of them are volcanic plugs. Oh, it's just a tumble piece. I don't think I saw Bandon in that. I just think that one. No, I'm not seeing Bandon, so that's a tumble piece. The last time my pal was up, he picked up a 50 kilo chunk of geode that's now sitting in my garden. Holes, white and black crystal. Oh! Please send me a pic of that. Actually, I want to see or a video or post it on TikTok and tag us in it because I want to see that. That looks like it's going to be quartzy and mossy. It might turn out to be a landscape, but meh. Now, the I was finding out recently that you could get agates off of Arthur's Seat, and I'm going to be down in the Stirling this weekend to drop off the. It's got some interesting colours and features going on. It looks like it's almost got a face at the end. I see you. Right, enough of this is yeah, that's going in the tumble pile because definite tumble pile. Oh, that's a weird shape. It's definitely a weird shape. I'm not sure I want to even mess with trying to make that into another shape. Got a skim around the edge, but looks to be more crystal than thingy. Yeah, if it wasn't in the centre of Edinburgh, I think I'd be a bit more likely to go have a look. But with it being in the centre of Edinburgh, it's not somewhere. I think wandering around with a geology hammer, you're going to get to walk around long before the police arrest you. First rock looks mostly bland, a little bit of calcite in the center. I'll go in the tumbler. Oh, that's a little different. That's definitely going on the Katsuna. Now, is that white calcite? No, it's not. Oh, it's not calcite. Now I'm curious. So that goes on the cut tomorrow pile. Makes sense. I can't pick it up. There's too hard. Yeah, it is a little hard work walking up that. Oh, that's a nice size. Oh, that's definitely calcite, surely. Oh yeah, we're getting the red glow, so that's definitely calcite in there. It doesn't seem to. Is it the same at the other side? Nope. Oh, that is down there though. I think I have an idea. I think this one, there's a place in the UK where those traces. Yes, for sure. Now, this one, I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to cut this one this way. Because with all that calcite stuff here glowing up nice, and it coming through there, I think if I cut it this way, we'll get lots of banding around there. And calcite, and then moss. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that one. And that's definitely going on the cut sooner rather than later pile because it's a nice large chunk. And I haven't put any large chunks on my cut later. I'm not sure what just happened. 2 seconds. Oh, something popped up. Right, here we go. So let's keep going because yeah, there's a lot of this. That's a nice nodule. It'll be a blue. Thanks for all the likes and hearts and everything, guys. It's amazing Lego, yeah. I just got confused. Looks like it's just a skim around the outside and it's just going to be very quartzy all the way through. Dang it. I can go in the tumbler, it's not too big. Oh, I just showed that one. Oh. Oh, nice colours, but it's just a definite tumble piece, that one. Very cracked as well. I think it will shatter in the tumbler anyway. A nice shade of blue, nice eyes. Aye aye. Moss at the bottom. Blue moss at the bottom as well. I don't think that one would be too quartzy either. That can go on my Katsuna pile. Very mossy, very blue. Definitely got some eyes going on. It's a nice, yeah, that one will go in the jewelry bead pile. Hey, thank you for oh, excellent, thank you for that. I'm not quite sure. Oh, thanks for that. That's brilliant. Thank you. What? That one's a bit. No, usually the moss stays rather level all the way around, but that I have no need to apologize. That was brilliant. Thanks. Okay, that one's weird. Usually the moss stays level all the way around, but something weird's happened during that one's forming because it's all squiggled up. I'll go in my jewelry bead pile. So will this one because it's teeny. And oh, I saw hints. Oh, that one has been beach bounced, something chronic. That one's just going straight to the tumbler because I know it's going to shatter anyway. See what I mean about when they've been beach bounced? It's part of the reason why I don't. Why most of what I collect is either from sheds or from fields, because once they get thrown around the beach, I bet they just shatter like that. I'll go into the tumbler pile. We have a window in. A bit mossy, bit cow shedding-y. I can never pronounce that one properly. A little bit bleu. Throw it for the tumbler. Oh no, this. It's a nice shade, nice colour. It's blue and green. Throw that in the jewel pile. Ooh. I think that one is definitely for the tumbler. It's got some weird detail going on around the edges. I just seen that. I think this one's cracked. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Yeah. This has got some weird colours going on. Let's find out. Oh, more cracks. However, these look like this might have cracked while it was still in the pocket and reformed. Yeah, we've got moss, a little bit of crystal. I don't know if there's banding or stalagmiting going on in there, or whether it's just crystal. I'm gonna have to polish that one out to find out. Dang it. But that can be in the later pile. Right, let's keep going. So, oh, I thought so. That looks very quartzy, and judging by the look of it, in my experience, these tend to be quartzy all the way through, despite given the look of moss and red. Never mind. That can go straight to tumbler. Oh, this one's got a bit more going on. You see the squarey rectangles where the calcite is rotted out. You see rust in there. Yeah, those red bits are all rust from where it's been iron and calcite. The yellow is sulfur. Looks to be some nice colour in that one there. I'll end in this one. It's not a window in, but that's very greeny and mossy. It's a lovely one, actually. Right. Put those in the. Oh, that's got a crack running right the way through it. Let's see if it was done before. No, it was done before. After. Dang it. Yeah, that's not going to stay together. So that one can be thrown straight in the tumbler. Looks to be some nice colours going on in that one as well. Looks to be another crack at that end as well. Oh well, tumbler. That's a nice dark blue. Yeah. Lovely moss. Deep blue. Go my later pile. That looks very crystally. Is there some banding in that one? Oh, we got some banding going on there. But by this side, it's turned into quartz crystal. So it looks like the blue part of this will have banding, and the white part of this, all of the where the moss is, will just be crystal. Damn it. Yeah, never mind. That was a far bigger hole than I actually thought it was, because I think I'm only about 2/3 of the way through. Ooh, now this looks like it. Moss. Do we have any holes in? It's a lovely shade of blue. No, but that looks like it's going to be promising, that one. That looks calcitey. Very blue. This is either going to be awesome or suck. There's going to be no middle ground with that one. Oh, that looks very quartzy at the top. Very... and very cracked. That one can go in the tumble bucket because that's just going to crack. Ooh. Ooh, now. It does look promising, but there's no windows in. A little bit of calcite at that end, but that's not a deal breaker. Oh, beach bounced. Let's find out whether the cracks run right the way through this one, because the beach bouncing is... right. That looks like the light continues right the way through. 2 seconds. I'm not sure with that one. It looks like there's a second crack running through it. No, there's not. Actually, I think this one cracked way back in time, because the way the light's passing through kind of shows that it's part healed. So I'm going to throw that in to cut later. Oh, that's an agate 2 halves. Is it joined? No, that is joined. Yeah, that is a little different. It looks to be a little bit of quartz or calcite in the top, but that lower bit looks very blue. Yeah, I found far more than I thought I did. It is very unusual. I am... oh, that's a different colour. It's on the outside, the inside. It's both, I think. It is very thin, that piece there. And... oh, very cracked. Damn it. I can go straight for tumble. Oh, that's nice blue. Got some eyes on the outside. I can go in the tumble jewellery. Ooh. Oh. Looks to be some cracks, but they look to be old cracks. I want to cut that one through that way, because I think it will give me a flame. Hopefully. The bit in the center there is a calcite hole. Yeah, it's a calcite hole. You can see actually on the bottom of this one where there's been calcite that's worn out and then replaced by agate. That's where you've got the little square features going on the bottom of this one. It's because there was calcite in the void before the agate was. Nope, no window, but looks like a nice bit of blue and green. That looks like a copper mineral. I'm not sure. Oh, that crack, right. Oh yeah, that's going straight into the tumbler because it's just going to explode. To be fair, that one does look nice as it is. In fact, I'll put that one to one side for when you come up. Oh. Oh. I have a feeling this one's going to be an agate of two halves, I think. See where that line goes around there. I think this side will be a very nice agate, and I think this side will be quartz. Yeah, I do. You see a bit where the calcite is, or something is worn out of that one as well. Right, where we go here. Oh, this one's just going to be quartz. Or maybe not. You see how you see how that, yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, I think that one's very quartzy at the top. Yeah, I think that one's going to be quartzy. A little bit more total quartz on top. It'll be a while till I get around to cut that one, so I won't find out. Oh, right, 2 seconds for me. Right. Oh, that's definitely going in the bead bucket. Now, I'm not sure what this one is. Okay. That's going on the, I would cut that right now if I could pile, because I'm not sure what that is at all. Are we getting any glow? I have a feeling. Bad joke. I have a feeling that this. I'm really not sure with this one. It feels slightly heavier than a nodule of agate. Yeah, it definitely feels heavier. So it's definitely not. Like sometimes you get pseudo nodules here that are fake nodules, and usually they're filled up with just basalt. But this is definitely heavier than basalt. So I'm wondering if there's no seeing in this one. Right, that's on the. I am certainly cutting that one tomorrow, regardless of what happens, because it's got my curiosity. That one. Not many grab my curiosity like that. Does it UV? Oh, that's a very good point. Not in Anyway, there's a bit of dust on it. Yeah, not anyway. That's different. Yeah, that is definitely on my getting cut tomorrow, regardless of what's happening pile. Because I want to see what's inside that one. There's very, there's very few, there's very few stones that I don't recognize or have any understanding of what it could be. And now it's like calcite. That is most definitely not calcite. That is most definitely not calcite. We have a mystery. That's gonna join the oh yeah, that looks either red or carnelian on the inside. That is. We have a mystery. That's gonna join the oh yeah, that looks either red or carnelian on the inside. That is right. So we have on the. I'm gonna set up a new pile and tomorrow pile because I have no idea what one of them is, and this one screams in the morning pile. Ooh, along with this one. Definitely. This has got all kind of colors going on. This is either going to be. This is one of those 50-50s. It's either going to be really. This is one of those 50-50s. It's either going to be really skim of agate over a whole bunch of crystals. It's definitely not a geode. It's definitely filled right through. Oh no. It's definitely got light going through this one. Just not that well. I think this one's going on my, whoops, on my new cut instantly pile. So yeah, yeah. Right, let's keep plowing through there. Oh, that's it. Now this one's covered in rust. This one's definitely covered in rust. Now, these, when you cut them, are either really awesome or they really suck. I think. Is that crystals? Ooh, right. Well, that is crystals, but there's banding going on. Oh, get that the right. There's banding going on around the edge. Certainly do. In fact, ask me about the old guy in the mist when we meet up. I'll know instantly what you mean. Just what you mean. Just yeah, that heart shape was cute. Well, that's Everybody else see the face? Well, that's definitely going in the tumbler. Well, that's definitely going in the tumbler. I noticed that one on the way out. I definitely a little bit of calcite. Little things are going to cause some nice ice, so that's going in the tumbler. Oh, that's a nice blue. Oh, that is a very nice blue, and it looks like we've got some banding going on in there, and it looks like we've got some banding going on in there, and it looks like we've got some banding going on in there, and it was healed, so yeah, sooner rather than later. So let's keep going because ooh, oh, no window in there. Or is that a window? Ah, it's going to be a really nice blue and white. No other windows in. No other windows in. No other windows in. No. So you see the little waterline bit there? That, I'm trying to make out all oh, I'm having issues with the signal here. Uh, I have issues with certain colors. So I'm thinking this is pink. We're having problems with signal. Yeah. So I think the new on the harbour they've added a new aerial because it interferes with my oh, times. A lovely bit of waterline down there will make it look like a lake. I'm not sure, a bit of issue. That'll due tomorrow. So 2 seconds. Let me. I'm just trying to. It's an odd shaped nodule. Closer to the top. To no. But right, let me let's see if I can get that to do quickly working again because it seems to be having a just wasn't working. That's a nice little beady piece. Like that white almost has kind of come on opal looked at. It's I'm not sure if that's agate. One. Uh, there is a end in sight. This has been going. Oh, there's some little banding going on in there. That's a nice, cute little. Yeah, moss and blue. Uh, uh, nice. think this one's going to be a flame. Yep, yep, yep. Line down there. What line going that way? What line going? It's going to be a flame. That's on the. Little beady one. Let's see a couple eyes. Yeah. There's blue and white in there. Branding going on in that one. But it's worth three Katsuna file. Tumbler. Yeah, definitely want to actually. Go in that file for an iron stained flow channel. Moss, I think that's more algae than moss. It's a nice flavor. That's pretty and tiny. Think of jewels. Oh, that's. It's been ropey here all week. Oh, that's a very nice shade. Was Storming. It's a shame that the calcite's been eaten out at the bottom of that one. I think that's a nice tumble piece. Oh, there. connecting that one and that one. Right. That's going to have a skim. It's in the orange, but nope, it's not. It's just going to be that's white. And yeah, that's most definitely calcite. It's a nice thing, sliced stripe. It'll look like a starry sky. Oh, this has so many different colors going on. And the it's a very nice blue with moss. It's quartzy and mossy by the look of it. Looks like one out of it. We've got blue and white, some banding in there. Mineralized quartz. Not sure what this is. So that's going on the. I thought it was very cute. Looks to be, oh, that's not a crack. Let's find out. Now, mossy. There's our window. That is. Oh, very mossy and blue. It might be a bit of orange to the top of that crack, or it's going to need cut right the way through that crack. Where was it? There. That's a lovely blue and green. And green. There's a bit of a boo back. Cavities. Rots out. And or pyrite, but I think it's that. Squares on the roof. You can see stalagmites, and that's what helps form the stal. It's an old crack because it's healed. That's fantastic. You can see the squares of rotted out calcite. Looks to be a very quartzy one there. Orange. Interesting. Flame. I should add a lot of heat because let's actually burn and over with this. And that's it dry. And yeah, I really don't know what to make of this one. And polish it on that side, taking out if it will be the same color under. Because sometimes when things oxidize, significantly. I don't think there's that much that look good beaded for jewelry. Oh, got some white and yellow. Agate going on in there. Let's keep this to be a bit of a geode in the center though, so just straight to tumble. Okay, let me just get the just blue white skin around the edge. I'm gonna throw that in the jewelry. So that is calcite, but I'm noticing it might be the fluorite all in it because that feels very much like calcite. In fact, you can see the right. Ooh. Oh, that's some interesting colors going. quartz than agate, though. But I could throw that on the cut tomorrow pile because I want to see what's going on. And there's a very quartzy piece at the top. There's a bit of moss down there. And the tumbler doesn't look like it's going to be much. Ooh. That is very colourful. It is, but it'll be nice once it's tumbled. Oh, there's a bluey. Have a bit of calcite in it. Okay, it's a nice notch. Oh, I just spied that. Oh, that looks nice. Sure. I've still got decent colour on the other side too. The red is the orange is definitely that orange colour as you come up there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely liking that one. Which is I like this one. Still nothing. Palm of my hand. Uh, good. This side, it's through that right there. Yeah, definitely. Uh, this now. Oh, we have a wonderful blue. Looks to be a bit. Moss. Bit of moss. A little bit of hush. Humbler, to be fair. Right, quartzy. Not sure if there's any banding in there, but there's definitely quartz crystals on one side. That one's probably going to have some calcite runoff. And you see that kind of stuff there. It's got some nice blue. You can see the point side. Plenty of space left on that one as well to cut into. And but it's a very thin and very bitty piece tumbler. A little cool. Next, yeah, there's a few cracks going through it. Going through that one. Pale blue band in. That tumbler. It's a nice, but it's very awkward piece to do anything with other than tumble. Nice little jewelry bead notch. Oh, now I like that color. It's very dark up there. That's nice. I think, mind you, that one's going to look polished, good polished up at the outside. Looking at that one, right? I'm going jewelry. Woo. Okay, that's a bit of a different colour to what we've been looking at. Looks like it's got some dirty crack running through it though. So let's find out how yeah, the light seems to go through fine enough. Oh no, the crack's that way. Yeah, that's been beach bounced. That is a shame. Never mind. And that one can go to the tumbler because it's been beach bounced. It'll just shatter when you cut it anyway. Right. That's a little tumble piece. It's barely thick enough to do much with. Same with that. Let's see some nice pattern going along top there. But, oh, now that looks like carnelian. It's a wonderful reddy orange to that. I think I'm going to turn that one into a pendant piece. I don't like the look of that crack though, but it's worth risking. Turning that into a pendant piece. That's going to be a blue and green. Crack looks like it's healed in the past, so that'll be fine. Oh, very nice blue agate with some moss. Looks like there might be a hint of red to that one as well. That It's a nice tumble piece, bit of host rock still stuck to it. So yeah, not much to do with that one tumble. Oh, that's a nice bit of waterline. It's just a shame it's the size of my fingernail. Tumble. Same that. That one's going to have lots of eyes around the outside, so that one wants tumbled. Actually worth cutting. Right. Surely we must be getting it to the end of this. I think that looks like calcite in the centre. I don't think it is. What's going on in the centre of that one? I do like the colour of blue in that though. Oh, I know what's going on. It's just one giant quartz crystal running through it instead of being several different ones. There might be a bit of band into it, but it's going to be better tumbled. Right. I did pick this up. That does not look. That needs to be returned to the beach. Not sure why I picked that one up. Oh, that's got some flashes of colour running through. It looks like a stalagmite type. Oh, indeed. Definitely a stalagmite type. I get that one. Right. That one needs cut there. Ooh. I see definite agate going down there because that's like little eyes. This one definitely wants cut because I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it. At all. This looks like a porcelain type. It's very rusty on the outside. So iron's definitely been involved in this process somewhere. Yeah, that was getting put on that pile to cut tomorrow. Oh, that was the piece I just shared. That's a agate nodule still in host rock. Obviously didn't clean off when I found it. Never mind. We're getting towards the end of this now. That's a nice long flat nodule. It'll be a bit mossy and a bit cool, and a bit green and blue. Oh, that's going to be a very blue and white nodule. Yeah, it's different. That one's worth cutting there. Oh, that's a bit of black and red jasper. I don't know why I picked that up because yep, I'm turning that into a kind of pendant piece because the blue and the black and red on this side is pretty amazing. So if I cut it down there, turn it into a nice cab. Now I don't know what the green stuff is, but that's definitely getting turned into a pendant piece because it's a nice thumb size. I do love the green, white, and yellow on that. Some nice colours. Right. Let's got some colour going on it. It's nice. It's not huge, but it's not thingy. Will definitely cut well on a tile saw. Ooh. Whoop. Now that has potential. That has some serious potential. Oh, I like the eye. Couple eyes down there. Right, that's going on the cut tomorrow pile for certain. I think I just showed that one. Yep. A little bit of a calcite wear. Nice blue, white, green. No real window in. There's some banding going on there, but it's very hard to see in that little chip. Lovely shade of blue at that end. No, something going on in there. Not entirely sure what, but it definitely needs a yeah, I can go in the tumble pile. Oh, that's a lovely shade of definite tumble pile. That's very good. I don't know why I picked that one up either. It's very aerated. There's not real much I can do with that. Oh, we have some very definite colours going on. Oh, wow. We have some very definite colours going on here, and we've got some fantastic banding. Oh, that is quite amazing. That is really quite nice. Looks to be some going on the do something with it tomorrow. Now that is some very different colours to what we've been seeing tonight. Green, brown, orange. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I think yeah, that needs turned into a pendant piece as well. Nice little blue. A little bit of a window in, a little bit of moss. Tumbler. Definite tumbler. So a little window in there. Looks mossy and quartzy. Yeah, not much banding going on with that, so we can go to the tumbler. And just that little lump of calcite there. That's the end of that one. It's large enough to cut. Moss agate. Nice flash of colour at the top. And go in the. And oh, this one is covered in eyes. Oh, excellent. That one is definitely going to the jewelry tumble pile. Ooh, there is some fine detail going on in there. It's large enough to cut as well. Right, we are getting towards the end of this now, which is a bit of a relief because I think I've been going at this for about 2 hours now. That's got some nice colour. I think that's just quartz there. I don't think it's agate. I think it's silver stained and iron stained quartz. a little bit of mica. Okay, awesome. And that's just a tumble rock there. Hey, thank you for that. Thanks for the heart. Oh, check the banding in that. Oh, that is cute. Now, it kind of looks like you've got a little candle in the center of that one. I think that just needs tidied up and turned into, tidied up and turned into a pendant. Well, we have a little bit of banding going on there. I might be able to turn that one into flame if I cut it there and there. So, yeah, that pile. Ooh. Now, there are some nice colours going on, but it looks fractured. That one's definitely heading towards the tumbler because that one looks like it's just going to fracture if I try and cut it. Same with that one. Ooh. A skim of agate around the edge. Crystals in the centre. Yep. Tumbler. Just iron. I think he's named quartz. That's a return to beach rock. Mostly because I just have so much other decent material to cut. What is ooh, this is that another bit of that green jasper. I have no way I picked this one up. This will make some lovely little jewelry pieces, pendants, caps with. That's a wonderful piece. Now, oh, and another piece of the same stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, that really is. Got some wonderful colours. It's a little bit airy though. Hopefully those I can cut the air pockets away and out. If not, return to the beach. Oh, now this is definitely a copper mineral. It looks close to the green of malachite or chrysocolla. Volcanic basalt. I polished up a bit of this last year and it came out fantastically. So, looks to be a couple of little crystal chambers in there. We're going to be able to zoom into it though. Yeah. Huh. That is beautiful. Right. Let's get some binding, got some colours. Tumble piece. Oh. And that is a little bit bigger. I think with this piece, it's just a simple case of tidy up each side. Do orange. Beautiful binding in that. Yeah, so absolutely wonderful binding in that. So once it's leveled out, it should polish up really nicely as well. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. It's a nice shade of yellow and red. I don't think I'll be able to do much with that though. Damn it. Now, what is... Oh, that's got some lovely colours going through it as well. That can definitely be made into a couple of pendant pieces. Do you like that? That red, yellow, green. Or orange, green, yellow. Quite nice. So, I think we're getting to the end of this because there's only a couple of I'm trying to work out whether that's a stalagmite agate. I think it is. But I'm not kind of sure what's going on with this piece. I think I'm going to have to cut this one to find out what's going on, because for the size of it, it feels about 1¼ times as much as it should weigh. So I'm wondering if there's I'm wondering what's going on with it, because it's unusually heavy for the size. So it's definitely not going to be empty inside. But yeah, it might have stalagmites going on in there. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. That just needs polished up. That's kind of neat. I do like that colour down there. Might turn out to look like a bit like a landscape once it's sliced properly. Well, there's some nice banding on that side. Might be another one that it's just clean up and make into a slab or a slice. But I do like the orange, and I'm not sure if those crystals are a bit amethysty, but there is definitely a lot of stalagmiting going along the top there, as well as some banding. Nice. I'll add that to my sooner rather than later. Now, that is I don't know, and going to cut to find out. Oh, this one looks like it's got some goodies inside. I'm hoping that that agate goes through, because we have some fantastic colours running around the outside of this. So I'm hoping when I slice it open, there's some of that fantastic colour on the inside. Which we'll find out tomorrow. Right, we're going to be at the end of this now. So that's a very, very blue agate with some quartz, bit of host rock at the back. It's a nice nodule. Oh, a bit of mineralized madness. I think, not sure why I picked that up. That probably just wants returned to the beach, to be fair. But I think I'm going to slice it and see before I return it to the beach. Put that one there. Ooh, now we've got crystalline center, moss, some banding and some stalagmite, and it should continue. That one definitely looks interesting. I think it's sliced like that. Definite moss at the bottom, or algae. Yeah. Having a second look at that, that looks like it might have formed separately, and if it has, I definitely want to cut straight through the center of that. Should be easy enough to do actually. So I'll show. And I think I'm gonna give up for tonight because we're just about done. And oh, so there's blue on the outside. It's more on the outside. Looks very crystally in the center. Let me tumble a piece. That's a little different. I think that's just a bit of mineralized stuff. I don't think that's agate, but I would like to cut it and see what's going on, because a lot of the way you find out what's going on in some of this stuff is you just cut it. Now, add that to the same list because I'm really not sure. Oh, now that has some. What the hell? Okay, I generally am confused by that one because it looks like it's a mashup of a few different things, but it does look like it's got banding going that way. Oh, that's a tumble piece anyway. Oh, just a pancake nodule. Very flat one. Yeah, very flat. Not much going on. Okay. Now. I think I've just picked up a layer of. No, I didn't. It's a bit of stalagmite agate, but the agate formed. The agate formed a really odd angle. So that angle. So I'm going to cut that one. I think I'll cut it through that way and see if I can reveal the eyes. Yeah. It's a very, very weird chunk, that one. You've got a lot of different things going on. So, I think I might polish that face and slice it through the middle at that odd angle there, like that, and see what happens, because yeah, that's an unusual piece. That. Can join that file. Quartz, well, sulfur and iron rusting. This is just a bit of quartz that I've picked up by mistake. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on that. Don't know pile. Oh, this I know. That's definitely agate. Yeah, it is. It's a quite sizable chunk as well. There's no real windows in. That's the closest. Oh, that's the closest to a window in, but we've got some nice colours coming on. I've been only doing this for the last few years. I hurt my spine a few years ago, and the only thing I could do was walk and crawl. So I used to walk and crawl doing some metal detecting in the field next door, and I was finding more agates than metal. So I started picking up the agates and throwing them in the corner of the room, and then the obsession took off. So I now take folks out agate hunting, and if you're ever in like the Montrose area, or also head down to Perth and Ayrshire every now. Not better, but it's not as bad as it was. The it was you've been in Edinburgh. Oh, nice. Now, I have been told you can get agates on Arthur's Seat. Not 100% sure what that is, but it looks very. I think that's just microcrystalline quartz. But there's a chance that that middle section might be agate. So, yeah, on Arthur's Seat you can actually find agates. In fact, the rock that Edinburgh Castle's on is volcanic basalt as well. So you can actually find them on there. Not that I advise doing it, because I imagine you'll get a severely hefty fine. I think that's a bit of chert, and I've picked it up by accident. Right, I think that's, that's a little stalagmite piece as well. But the stalagmites are running through. Oh, that's a good angle. Oh, that's nice. I've only ever done Arthur's Seat once, but it's a cracking view from up there. I must admit, I'm kind of interested in all the tunnels under Edinburgh, because Montrose has tunnels under, and I'd kind of like to see the ones at Edinburgh, because I've never done the tour. Now, I thought so. Yeah, that looks like it's that light pinky agate stuff. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Going to have to cut that and see what's going on. But that'll be on the cut tomorrow pile. But before we go, there's a little bit of amethyst and agate there. It's only a little bit, but that is me finally reached the end of all those. Yeah. So I think we're done for today, because that's been. I think this is mostly calcite, but I haven't had a chance to hit it with the. Is that reacting? It looks like calcite. It looks like calcite, but I'm not seeing any red glow. So it might. I'm gonna have to have another look at that. Oh well. Yeah, it's definitely nighty night time, because that's been me on the go doing this for a wee while. But before I sign off, I'll show you a little bit of smoky quartz from Perthshire with pyrite crystals in it. So hopefully I should be, in the next 3 weeks, I should back to go hit this again, because we went to go agate hunting, and I got so into the crystals, because the crystals were far better where we were. But yeah, so there's also little red dots in it as well, because the red is hematite. But yes, right. I'm gonna get off just now, guys. Thank you for joining us for the live. Thank you for all the hearts and the likes and everything else. It's been a bit of a long session, this one, because it was 2 weeks worth of agates that I'd built up. So yeah, if you're not following me, you should be, and I should be out over the weekend agate hunting, so I'll do some lives when I'm out then. Anyway, folks, catch us later. Take care.